Imagine a city so powerful, so grand, it was known as the Queen of Cities. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as the gateway between East and West, a jewel of the Byzantine Empire. But in 1453, everything changed. Constantinople wasn't just any city. It was the capital of the Byzantine Empire, the successor to the Roman Empire. Strategically located between Europe and Asia, it controlled key trade routes and boasted immense wealth. Its formidable walls made it nearly impenetrable, earning it a reputation as an unconquerable fortress. The city's defenses were legendary. Built by Emperor Theodosius II in the 5th century, the Theodosian walls were a marvel of engineering. These walls, combined with the natural barrier of the Golden Horn, a long inlet of water, kept enemies at bay for centuries. But by the 15th century, the Byzantine Empire was a shadow of its former glory, surrounded by the rising power of the Ottoman Empire. In 1451, a 19-year-old named Mehmed II became the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. Ambitious and determined, Mehmed set his sights on Constantinople. For him, conquering the city wasn't just about expanding his empire, it was about legacy. He wanted to be the ruler who would succeed where so many had failed. Mehmed wasn't going to rely on luck. He prepared meticulously, assembling an army of over 80,000 soldiers and a fleet to blockade the city. His secret weapon? A Hungarian engineer named Urban, who built a massive cannon, the Basilica. This colossal weapon was capable of launching massive stone projectiles weighing up to 600 pounds, or 272 kilograms, with devastating force, an unprecedented challenge for Constantinople's mighty walls. Meanwhile, inside the city, Byzantine Emperor Constantine XI knew the odds were against him. The Byzantines could only muster around 7,000 defenders, including a few hundred Venetian and Genoese mercenaries. Despite their bravery, they were outnumbered and outgunned. Yet Constantine refused to surrender. For him, this was a fight to the death. On April 6, 1453, the siege began. Day and night, Mehmed's cannons pounded the walls. His fleet attempted to breach the chain protecting the Golden Horn, but the Byzantines held firm. For weeks, it was a brutal stalemate. The city's walls were damaged, but not destroyed. And then, Mehmed made a bold move. Unable to break through the chain, Mehmed ordered his ships to be dragged overland on greased logs, bypassing the barrier altogether. It was a genius tactical move. Suddenly, the Golden Horn was swarming with Ottoman ships. The Byzantines were stretched thinner than ever. As the siege dragged on, morale in the city began to falter. Supplies were running low, and there was no help coming from Western Europe. Mehmed, sensing victory was near, planned his final assault. On the night of May 28, 1453, he ordered his troops to prepare for a massive attack at dawn. On May 29th, the Ottomans launched their final assault. Waves of soldiers attacked the weakened walls. The Byzantines fought valiantly, but they were overwhelmed. Eventually, a small breach near the gate of St. Romanus allowed the Ottomans to flood into the city. Emperor Constantine XI is said to have died fighting, his body never found. By midday, the city was in Ottoman hands. Mehmed rode into Constantinople as its new ruler. One of his first acts was to enter the Hagia Sophia, the city's greatest church. He declared it a mosque, symbolizing the city's transformation into the new capital of the Ottoman Empire. Constantinople was renamed Istanbul, and it would go on to become one of the greatest cities in the Islamic world. The fall of Constantinople was more than just the end of the Byzantine Empire. It was the end of the medieval era and the beginning of the Renaissance and the Age of Exploration. With the land route to Asia now controlled by the Ottomans, European powers were forced to seek new maritime routes, leading to discoveries that would shape the modern world. Today, Istanbul remains a city of incredible history and culture. You can still walk along sections of the Theodosian walls, visit the Hagia Sophia, and feel the echoes of that fateful day in 1453. The story of Constantinople's fall is a reminder of how empires rise and fall, but also how their legacies endure. Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of history's most pivotal events. What do you think was the most important consequence of the fall of Constantinople? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present.